Here we are, day 24, only 6 days left. Welcome to another tapping session to lower your stress and to release negative emotions and to tap in some very positive ones. So today we're tapping about never, ever give up. You may feel like giving up sometimes. You may feel like throwing your hands up in the air and saying, forget it, what's the use? And that's totally understandable. I've been there. We've all been there. Sometimes, you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, Lynn. Wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you're like, why am I doing this? Or why is this taking so long? Or am I doing the right thing? All those what ifs in your mind. So it's very important that you tap in the positive and release those doubts and fears. And why does tapping work? Tapping works because you are implanting or actually first of all, you're releasing those negative emotions. You're giving your negative emotions a voice. They're not staying stuck in your head. And you can tap in those healthy thoughts. Plus, it brings down the stress level. It takes you out of the fight or flight, calms down that little amygdala, that reptilian brain that keeps you on alert, makes you feel like you're stressed out all the time. So tapping helps to calm you down. So I want you to follow along with me. If you've never done this before, that's okay. If it looks silly, that's okay too. But just repeat after me and give yourself a number. Where do you feel right now or how do you feel on a scale of 1 to 10 as far as sometimes you just feel like giving up and you're just so tired and you don't want to go through another day. You just want to stop what you're doing. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel about that? About giving up and maybe just throwing in the towel? So even though I sometimes have feelings about giving up because I feel that this healing journey can be so challenging and so hard, I choose to give those emotions a voice and understand that it's okay to feel that way. Even though all right, congratulations, Simon. Day 24 without sugar, without unhealthy food. That's a big accomplishment. High five. All right, so even though there are times where I feel like giving up and I'm so tired of doing the same things all the time, and you're very welcome, Simon. Sometimes it just gets so hard that I want to throw in the towel. Sometimes I want to give up. But even though I have those feelings, it's okay for me to express them and give them a voice. Even though this healing journey can be challenging sometimes, and it seems like it's taking forever, and sometimes I just want to give up, I choose to give those emotions a voice and recognize that it's okay to feel that way sometimes. All right, so tap along with me. Inside the eye. This healing journey. Side of the eye. This cancer diagnosis. Under the eye. Sometimes it is so challenging. Under the nose. There's so many things to do. On the chin. And sometimes I don't see the results that I want to see. Collarbone. Sometimes I question what I'm doing. Under the arm. Sometimes I have those negative demons that are giving me some fears, throwing fears at me. Top of the head. Sometimes I think about all the what ifs inside the eye. And sometimes I think about just quitting. Side of the eye. Sometimes it would feel easier just to give up. Under the eye. This healing journey. Under the nose. Sometimes it's so challenging. On the chin. I just get tired of it sometimes. Collarbone. And sometimes I feel like giving up. under the arm. And it's scary to think about that. Top of the head. I don't like to think about giving up. Inside the eye. But sometimes those feelings come up. Side of the eye. And then I beat myself up under the eye because I think I should be stronger than that. Hey, Randy. So that feeling of giving up on the chin, sometimes I think about it. Collarbone. Sometimes it would feel easier just to give up. Under the arm. But I know that giving up, top of the head, and just quitting inside the eye is not going to serve me in the long run. Side of the eye. Those feelings of discouragement under the eye can be temporary, and I know that. Under the nose, but sometimes in the moment on the chin, that discouragement and feeling like I want to give up. Collarbone. Sometimes it gets pretty strong. Under the arm, and that's okay. I can acknowledge those not so positive emotions inside the eye and give them a voice. And when I give those emotions a voice under the eye, then I can question them under the nose and ask myself on the chin, will those negative feelings and the feeling of quitting and giving up, collarbone, will that support me in the long run? Under the arm. Because I recognize that this healing journey, top of the head, this healing journey is really teaching me so many things about myself. Inside the eye. And when I learn things about myself, side of the eye, then I feel like I'm growing and stretching. Under the eye. Giving up is more of a shrinkage. It's not stretching me. Under the nose. So I choose to focus on just one more thing on the chin. What is one more thing that I can do today? Just one. Collarbone that will help me feel better. Under the arm. And that one thing can be deciding not to take my supplements for one day, taking a break. It could be deciding to go for a walk or go to the gym or lay on the couch and read a book or watch a juicy movie. Whatever it is, it allows me to relax and to find some joy in my life and to do something nurturing and loving for myself. Because when I take the time to do that inside the eye, it fills me back up. side of the eye, and it energizes me. And it shows me that my body can keep going under the nose. And it shows me that my energy and my spirit and my joy can be rekindled on the chin. There's so many things. Sarah, we're doing it about not giving up. It's EFT or tapping. There's so many things that I can do that are nurturing. And when I take the time to do those things, top of the head, then it fills me back up inside the eye. And it gives me some joy. Instead of feeling stressed and pushed and nose to the grindstone and gotta get it done, I allow this vision of the future. I allow this vision of a positive and happy and healthy future under the arm to pull me forward rather than being pushed by the pain and feeling like I'm dragging 1,000-pound weight behind me. I choose to let that feeling go and tap and meditate and pray and visualize. You're welcome, Sarah. To visualize what it feels like to have my health and my body back under the arm, where I don't have to worry about my health. Top of the head, where I'm feeling strong and vibrant. So when I focus on those emotions and that vision will pull me forward. It will give me a new perspective. I can be energized and enthused regardless of what's happening in my life. Collarbone. I choose to be focused on all the possibilities under the arm. And when I dwell on possibilities, so many doors can open inside the eye, and my feelings can shift because I know that giving up is not like me. Under the eye. When I look at my life under the nose and all the things that I've overcome on the chin and all the challenges that I've faced, and I'm still standing and I'm still here because I know that I have support, I am loved, and I am convinced that my body has the ability to heal, and that tomorrow may be the day where everything shifts and turns around. Take a deep breath. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel about that giving up and that negative feeling of I'm sick of this, I'm tired of it? Hopefully you felt a shift. If you didn't, if you're not feeling more enthused and more positive and ready to take on the day, that's okay. just keep tapping. There's 23 days of videos that are on the YouTube channel and on this Facebook page. So I encourage you to keep tapping. You've done great. I've had so many great responses and comments, and I'm so grateful for you for sticking in there. Almost there. We're on the last stretch. We have 6 more days to go, so I'm really super excited about this. Announcements, no big announcements other than I'm going to go do something great for myself right now. I'm going to be, after this, I'm leaving to go get a massage. So remember, do something kind for yourself today. Make yourself feel good. Do more things that bring you joy and less things that bring you pain. This is Dr. V sending you a big healing heart hug. Mwah. Bye for now. We'll see you tomorrow.